Welcome to the unedited, unrated, and uncut version of You Will Be Able to Graph Nonlinear Functions. I am sitting at home in the middle of the summer right now, making this video for you. Hopefully you are sitting down right now, probably during the middle of the school year, and doing some homework or just trying to get some background information to be successful. This file you are currently looking at is a file that you all have access to. It should be posted up on Colab or Moodle, depending upon what year you're watching this video in. But what it has is just a list of all the different types of equations that we are going to go through and take a look at and study this year. And then slides, or in your case, since it's PDF, pages of information about those equations. So this is absolute value. And you can see a kind of a general form of the equation written down, some information about what the different parameters of that equation do to a graph, and then an example of a graph down below. I'm not going to go through and show you all these slides. You have access to this on Colab or Moodle. You should go through and you should probably look at it, especially since you have a worksheet that I believe is about 3 pages long where you go through and pretty much fill in all this information as a homework assignment. So it's really just copying. So there's exponential, linear, quadratic. Quadratic has a lot of stuff on it. You probably won't be able to fit all this stuff on that assignment I gave you, but you can fit as much of it or as little of it as you would like and see how much credit you get. You can notice I'm not quite done with this file yet because I'm sitting here in the middle of the summer making this video. Like I said, hopefully you are diligently doing your homework right now. And to help you with your homework, to help you fill in that worksheet, you also have access to this GeoGebra file, again, up on Colab or up on Moodle. So if you've not downloaded GeoGebra, I really do recommend it. It does help you with making some of these graphs that we work with. Some of the things that we're going to go through and talk about later on in the year have nice little dynamic displays, interactive activities that you can do with GeoGebra, and I will make all this available to you. So if you would like to download the program, it's free. You can just open the files up off of our Colab or Moodle site and then work with it on your own pace as well, and maybe develop some questions or hopefully understand things a little bit better. I just wanted to show you how this works quickly so that you are aware of how to use it. All this stuff over here on the left side under algebra, don't deal with. I don't want you guys, you don't need that. I've set it all up for you over here on the right side. And on the right side, here are all the different types of functions that you've probably been exposed to throughout your previous years of studying in math. If you're one of my seniors watching this, if you're a freshman who happened to watch this video, it's not for you, but you're welcome to do all this stuff too if you want. I think it's fun. Let's say I want to take a look at a cosine function. You would just click cosine, of course. There it goes. And you can see that a cosine function appeared, and this is what it would look like. Over here are sliders. And let's just say I want to change this 0.4 right here, this first number. Well, that's the A value. It's the 0.4. I apologize. They're not all color-coded. Maybe I've gone through and changed that by the time you work with this file. But you can just see how that 0.5 changes the graph. Appears to make it stretch out vertically. Kind of neat. Here's a 0.7. That's this H value. You can see it kind of makes the graph shift to the right. It's almost like you're looking at waves on an ocean. It makes that graph shift right or shift left depending upon which direction you move that. And you can see the sign there shifted to a positive sign down here between that X and that 1. Positive numbers, when you have an X and a number inside of parentheses like this, X plus 1 or X minus 1, the plus is really minus a negative. So this is really a negative 1, which is why the graph was moving to the left, shifting to the left, because it's really a negative 1. You can see that up here with the H. So this is just a file for you to kind of get through, to play with, to try to figure out how different parts of an equation affect a graph. That one moves it up or down. There's this magic B value, makes it shrink or stretch horizontally, if you will. I don't know if the R value works for the cosine. It doesn't, but you can choose different functions. So I can click off the cosine function. Maybe I want to look at a quadratic function. There it is. This one is in vertex form. I can change, nope, not B value, but probably the A value, make the graph stretch out vertically again. I can move the graph left or right again. There's left, there's right, up and down. So this is a file to help you fill out the worksheet that you have that has all the different type of functions on there with a spot for the equation, a table, a graph, and then some notes or information. You have to come up with the table on your own, probably by using your graphing calculator. I already have a video up about how to use your graphing calculator and look at a table of values. Use this resource however you would like to help you fill out that worksheet. If you have questions, feel free to ask me. If you just want to play with it and try to discover things on your own, you're more than welcome to. But you can just see how different aspects of an equation affect different types of graphs. This one being a hyperbola, which you probably didn't study a whole lot in Algebra 2. And again, if you're one of my freshmen watching this video, you probably will get to it once you reach Algebra 2. All right, thanks for watching. That's all I have for today. See you next time.